I spent a lot of time mastering, and that got me into acoustics.
Sick.
To the extent that I eventually gave a talk at the AES in 2019, the year before COVID, about acoustics and room correction and stuff like that. But
That's
yeah,
amazing.
there's so many places that are like, this place is awesome, and then it's just like, this is so bad.
No, yeah, it might creatively be
yeah.
awesome.
Are we back?
Yeah, everybody heard everything you guys
okay,
were
cool.
talking. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah,
Everything
that was some actual science stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, we are back. Shouts out to everybody who is sticking with us. This, I believe it's a restream thing today, because every time it drops, it's saying something like failed to URL stuff. So I think it's a combination of internet / restream.
Wow. That's crazy.
Who knows anymore, man? But
we're here.
I don't know what we were saying, but we're about to play Justin McVizzleface.
That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's back in here, so he's patiently waiting. He sent over a track, and it is called Highway, and he sent us a home studio video. So if you haven't seen his face before, you are about to see his face. And I'm just gonna hit play. Hopefully the internet likes to survive, and let's check it out. This is called Highway. Serial killer vibes. Ramen noodles. A ramen noodle serial killer is what.
I've been losing track of our love. I've been told I don't give it enough. I've been moving fast 'cause I'm so numb. I've been a hole while I dig myself up. To the dash, if I crash, it's for love, I'll be okay. Dodging signs, slow the crash. If I do, I won't last, 'cause I might die if I speed it that fast. I'm on the highway, going fast, full of love is heading my way. I can't give it up. Stuck on the highway, going 95 speed till I'm fly away. I'm too high, I'm in love. Press the metal to the gas when I'm feeling for you, love. I've been down on my luck this time. Jumping hoops through your heart, hit my boost, tears me apart, and I don't wanna rush this time. To the dash, if I crash, it's for love, I'll be okay. Dodging signs, slow the crash. If I do, I won't last, 'cause I might die if I speed it that fast. I'm on the highway, going fast, full of love is heading my way. I can't give it up. Stuck on the highway, going 95 speed till I'm fly away. I'm too high, I'm in love. Bro, Siri, where the fuck are you taking me? God damn. I've been going in circles for like 6 fucking years. Damn.
He always derails his most pop song.
I'm on the highway, going fast, full of love is heading my way. I can't give it up. Stuck on the highway, going 95 speed till I'm fly away. I'm too high, I'm in love.
All right. Shouts out to Justin Jizzleface for that track. For that track right there. It's called Highway, home studio recording. So the stream gets to see him if they have never seen him before. That's what Just Viz looks like.
Okay.
So shouts out to him. He is in the chat room, so you guys can give him your feedback, what y'all think of the song.
What's
and
up,
all that
dog
good
water?
stuff. And yeah, how y'all feeling about it?
Let me go first. I actually like the song. You did point out that he kind of derails the song right in the middle. That was an interesting take on completely derailing the song. But I will say the whole entire video had like the feel of me just going left eye, right eye, left eye, right eye, left eye. And it was like kind of annoying. So how about a better idea of just, you got the light in the background, set it to one color, do a whole take, set it to another color, do a whole take, and then just intertwine the different colored backgrounds as like a full blowout background. And now you've got different angles and stuff.
Is that me? Am I Cartman? What's good?
Bad kitty. Don't beat her down.
That's dollar water, right? You know? He wants to know who you are. So.
I am G Blizz. That is my name.
There
But
it
yeah,
is.
nice to meet you, Dollar Water.
Yeah, but keep-
I like the song as well. It's definitely like my world for sure. Like I was saying earlier when the other song was on, I felt like I almost couldn't speak on it because I don't listen to it that much. This vibe is like very much so like what I like to make, what I like to listen to, and I think it's very much like almost there to where like a couple lyric changes, just moving forward, but a couple lyric changes, maybe change the chords on the pre-chorus instead of filtering and stuff, like change the chords so that you're like, oh, I'm somewhere else. And then you get back to the hook and you're like, same chords as the verse, but it's just bigger. That's a vibe, that's like if you listen to, funk and Bruno Mars and stuff like that, like it's just older music. They did that a lot more. Michael Jackson did that a lot. So you don't even have to change the melody of what you're singing, just the chords under the melody. Even if you write the song over the same 4 chords or whatever. And then I also feel like just, I don't know, it's hard to like pinpoint it, but like lyrically, it's sometimes when you really got to think about like the syllables, in my opinion, think about the syllables and the way words sing, So like when I can't even give you a specific example, but it was a little hard for me to latch on to certain parts. The main thing, which is good because it's the hook, is like I'm on the highway for love or something like that. I remember that. But even the pre is like a mini hook, and even the verse is honestly could and maybe should be a mini hook as well. So, just consider the like Max Martin is like the king of pop.
I was gonna say that,
and he like apparently he like doesn't speak good English or didn't, and so he would write songs in English like I Want It That Way. I just saw the video on this, and
He wrote that song?
yeah.
Yep.
And so like apparently like they were like, this song kind of doesn't make any sense. And they were like, let's do another version. And it was like, I don't want it that way or something like that.
Yeah.
And they were like, yo, like this doesn't sing good at all.
That's,
I
mean, just
obviously
hearing it
doesn't.
right now. That
Yeah,
sounds
and I'm making that kind of up, but it was something like that though. It was something to that effect to where they fit it even better than I just did it, for example, but it still didn't sing as good. So they were just like, fuck it, let's just keep it,
Yeah, they like literally wrote like, let's write these lyrics the way that they're supposed to be written, the way that he's trying to write them. And then they did, and they were like, this song sucks. And it was like, because it's not what he was saying, it's how smoothly the syllables and everything flowed together that it became a singable song.
Absolutely.
I was going to give the exact same example.
But tone is fire, bro, and your vocal ability is fire, and everything is on its way.
Blake just banned the word like.
That's fine. I'm gonna get rid of that. Like they can ban words, and it just all it does is fuck everything up. So
just ban the word like. We'll try not to say the word like for like 5 minutes.
I'm definitely a offender, big time.
Definitely lost my train of thought, but I was going to piggyback off of what you were saying when it comes to like flow and sound of song, but completely lost my train of thought. So never.
Can you pass me the wine?
Oh yeah, it's not open. You're gonna have to.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna have to uncork it.
Do you have? Oh,
you're gonna have to unjust and visit.
I'll be over here.
But Justin Viz
asked,
he's like, so just get rid of the bridge, is what he's asking.
I would definitely maybe at least make a bridge, because that wasn't a bridge in my opinion. It was like a break in the song, same chords, and it was just like random cursing. I think is that what you're referencing?
I don't know if that's what he's referencing, but that's what took me out of the song, even though I know that's his personality.
Yeah,
and he's showing it.
I respect that.
And he's like, I'm being who I am and stuff like that. But it was just like it's weird because it's like I like it, but I have a dark sense of humor.
Right. I guess it depends on like what you're going for.
Yeah.
If you're going for like this to be taken seriously, weekend
nobody
realm,
would take that serious.
You're kind of like, it also feels so polished that you could exile. I'm trying to think of the word, but like exile yourself from people who have like dark humor and like unpolished things. You know what I'm saying? But hey, maybe there's a pocket that you're stumbling on.
From a dark humor enthusiast like myself,
yes.
I get it because for me, I'm like, oh, this guy, he's funny.
Not taking himself seriously, and that's good.
I get it, but I'm like, with pop, I don't feel as you can do that because pop has no personality. I feel like
to some degree, yeah.
Like I feel like to be pop,
shaped personality.
yes, it is an already predefined personality that you must fit. Granted, you can do your own thing within it, but there's like a main personality look and a lot of things that
a format is like.
Yes.
I think that's the main like determiner of pop is the format, basically, bro.
yeah.
You know,
And that's what I'm trying to say, because I'm not saying don't be creative, don't do all of that stuff, but it's like when you introduce the dark humor into pop, like I think you got a long battle to fight to make that a norm and to make that pop. Like it's a battle you're gonna have to really get 10 toes down and fight, and then you're gonna have to explain it, and you're gonna have to make that its own thing, like that you're talking about on talk shows, that you're promoting.
maybe more often than not on your songs too.
Yeah.
like double down on it and be like, I'm ready for like the vulgar bridge.
Yeah.
of speaking.
Yeah, it almost has to.
Here it comes.
And but by doing that, you're gonna alienate. So
alienate is the word I was trying to find before.
So I think it's a balance. But when talking about this song, I think it was a little too heavy on the like dark humor. Like if you did the car crash,
that's all right.
that would be fine. But the whole "fuck Siri, where are you taking me?" blah 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 blah. All right, Princess Diana, what are we doing? I love you. I'm about to show you my life. And then the car crashes after that. Wild.
Yeah.
I would find it funny.
Yeah.
But I don't think it would transition well.
You got to remember too that millennials have a darker sense of humor than Gen Z. So there's that.
We could always throw it at the end or something too, so it's not like interrupting the flow.
That's a good idea.
Kind of like a compromise with yourself.
This man said I probably did a 10 toes freestyle in 2015. 2015 is literally about the last time I even wrote a song. I think the last song I wrote was like 2018 or something like that. But yeah, I was not doing
Didn't
no
he
10
banned
toes.
like he just used like.
I was gonna say in freestyle, and then he set us up like 2015.
No, and Just Viz says I'm just adding personality. I understand it.
respect.
I'm just natural, and that's what I'm the point I'm getting to, because it's like I know that's you. It's just with that pop sound. I don't want to tell you don't be you, which is weird.
I never wanted that. Like earlier, that was the same thing. I'm like, yo, if you like your vocals low and extra auto tune, that's a sound for you. Maybe that's how you express yourself.
But I want to tell you though, and this is what I've told artists before. I was like, if it's a battle you're willing to fight, just understand it's going to be a battle, because you like when we talk about society,
Facts,
there are
bro.
rules in society. Granted, if we don't approve of or whatever, but we know to change them, it's a battle.
It is.
And in this situation, I feel like it's a battle to change that you will have to either be willing to fight.
And yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. That goes with a lot of different things too.
Yeah.
Like I was homeschooled up until high school, and my parents, did me a favor in a lot of ways, but at the same time, I didn't necessarily feel like I could understand like just the norms that people went to regular public schools. So it's kind of like when you're doing something that's not like generally accepted. Obviously, you could be a trailblazer, but also you kind of unknowingly set yourself up for immense resistance. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it just depends on how fast you're trying to get it.
And trailblazers, all they do is fight resistance, and they trailblazers fight the battle their entire life, and it can be dark.
A lot of times they're not even known for like actually blazing the
Yeah,
trail.
it's
They
they're
just open
the
the door
second
and someone
person.
else.
The second person who comes behind them.
They say you don't have to know how to draw the line; you just have to know how to trace it. I don't know who said it.
It's
but.
wild that to find
Confucius.
out that you get confused.
Frieza said it. He said it before he killed all the Saiyans. It was Frieza. Before he called Goku and them monkeys. Y'all remember that? Y'all don't remember the racism in Dragon Ball Z? Y'all just love it so much? Huh? Frieza was racist. They resurrected Frieza and was like, "You're our friend now." Then Frieza's like, "No, I'm still going to kill all you monkeys." Frieza maintained racism
through death.
They saved Frieza so many times, and Frieza was like, "I am doubling down
on being racist.
But all right, Alex, what were you gonna say?
Whatever. I didn't remember anymore. Obviously, it wasn't that important.
We were talking about Just Vin's song.
I can't remember. Pass. I can't remember.
Good song.
Yeah, solid song.
Blake Drum says, for real, it's poppy, and I can definitely hear it on the radio minus the Siri thing. Exactly. Like, I could hear it in Forever 21, every clothing store.
Let's say you want it to be in those applications like stores, certain playlists, certain radio stations, TV, etc. You got to have a censored version of that, which would mean literally taking out like 95% of the vocals because it was mainly cursing. So that's what we mean by like resistance. Pop music is where pop music lives in those spaces, and those spaces are censored spaces. Yeah. That's all we're saying.
Yeah,
it's that personality we were talking about. Yeah. Yep. I like the painting Justin has painted for us. So the couch.
I guess that's you in the middle.
All right. That's me without a beard and hair.
Well, shouts out to Justin McJizzleface. Up next, we got Dr. Blake. He sent over a track called Mike Angelo Type Ho. Okay.
That's that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles humor.
He may have spelled Maya Angelou wrong, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Nah, it's Maya Angelou. I'm just proclaiming it to be.
Oh, okay.
Got you.
There's a joke in the new Turtles movie about that.
Oh, is it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
He breaks his name up into Michael Angelo.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, shouts out to him. He said, Mike Angelo is my dude in New York. Oh,
Michael Angelo?
We were all wrong.
And why?
Does he live under the street?
Yeah. Is he a turtle?
Does he have a Jamaican accent? All Ninja Turtles have Jamaican accents to me.
Does he have a shell for clothing?
But all right, he sent over a love letter. He says, "Hi all. I'm in excruciating pain for the past 5 days after having 4 wisdom teeth pulled, but still managed to cook this banger up. Even though my hearing is fucked up from swelling, I still think I did a good job EQing and all that stuff. But word to the wise, never get your wisdom teeth taken out, dude. It's only aesthetic, and I personally can give a fuck about if my teeth are bunched up or not. But be wise and take this as a sign. Love y'all." That's interesting.
I got mine.
Wow.
I still have my wisdom teeth.
How did it work
All
out?
of them.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Was it like a painful process to
No,
get them in, and then
I don't think
you're good?
They haven't broken. I think they're just
chilling.
because I used to have gaps. I think they're just pushing my gaps.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's like having braces, but it's your face.
Yeah.
Built-in braces.
Yeah, I think
I had mine taken. Like, mine came in premature. Like I was like 16.
Word.
And I was like, I think I have like TMJ. Like I looked it up. I was like, I think I have TMJ. Maybe I'm just stressing out or something like that. And I went in and they were like, "Yo, your wisdom teeth are coming in dumb early." I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah, mine's haven't broke. Like I guess they're, what do they call it, impacted or something like that. I have no idea. But I guess they say when you get to this age, you're pretty much cool,
You're in the
right?
clear. Some people don't even get them.
I got mine taken out 2 years ago.
Oh,
mine.
Were they hurting?
No, I just wanted them out.
Oh, okay.
I don't like brushing teeth.
Oh.
And what's weird is that when I was probably 12, I had 4 teeth taken out also. So I've had 8 teeth taken out in my life.
You still
and
got
I still
the
have the
normal
same
amount
number.
of teeth?
Yeah, I still have the same number of teeth. So
are sure.
I think it's a lie that isn't it a lie that your teeth don't grow back or something? Well, I mean, after a certain point they don't grow back, but isn't it like
yeah, I have rows of teeth.
I don't even know. We're all shark mouths.
Infinite teeth.
Infinite teeth. That's my superpower.
But yeah, so I hope I'm in the clear. I don't want to be a 40-year-old and it's like, because a toothache is literally one of the worst pains I've ever had in my life. You want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Like that is the most urge of like wanting to shoot myself in the face I've ever had in my life. It is insane.
It's hard to focus on anything.
You can't like, it's just like pow, like you just like it's
absolutely
crazy.
What's up, Ryan J. Garcia?
The show is going air tonight just because of the internet, but other than that, we're having a great time.
Fantastic time.
Great guest, G Bliss on the couch hanging out with us. Tell us about what you do before we get into this next track by Dr. Blake, because we're going to make him wait.
All right. Well, I do a couple different things, but it's all really related to music. So I produce and songwrite. I've worked with a lot with Pitbull, a little bit with Chris Brown, Rod Wave, T.I., Tiana Taylor,